Hello and welcome to SULKNATIONtv. In this episode, what are we doing, Ed?
We're in my EP3 for the first time.
We're in my EP3, we are, yeah.
Well, filming in the EP3 for the first time.
Yeah.
So
whilst
we're just
moving.
Yep, so we're going to go for a little drive and I'm going to give you an honest review of how the Tein Advanced Street
Z
best ones feel.
Yeah.
Sound how the exhaust sounds.
Yeah. And
just the way how it drives, how it sets up and stuff, isn't it?
Exactly.
What we've done.
What this is going to do is help tell us what more needs to be done to the setup suspension wise.
Yeah.
And essentially, we haven't done a first drive video or a driving video so far in the EP3 because, you know, Ed's been cracking on with some mods.
Yeah, so we've got the Tegiwa full exhaust system, second hand, which is like manifold all the way back.
Yep.
The Tein Coilovers. What was the third one? And the Buddy Club short shifter.
Yes, but we're not talking about the Buddy Club because we think there might be an issue with the linkages with your gearbox.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, the Buddy Club is working as a short shifter really well, but we're featuring mainly the Tein suspension in this video and your Tegiwa exhaust system.
Oh, sorry, and we've got the hard race track rod ends.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So do a bit of steering and see how they feel.
Yeah, exactly. So I've picked one of my favourite roads. Yeah. Let's go.
I don't like it.
But it's going to test everything, Ed. And annoyingly, I've forgotten one of my mounts. So, yeah, just for a bit of different content, we're going to have to, you know, have a different camera held by me, so it'll be shaky as hell.
And you hear that knocking is my Tegiwa exhaust system.
Yeah.
But the car, mate, EP3 is a fantastic piece of kit. It feels, obviously coming from the FN2, it just feels, and I think it is, isn't it, a lot lighter, more responsive car.
Yeah.
I feel more in the car.
And as you can see, we have an Ed Baxter, in his natural habitat, having sex with the back of a FN2. Oh, ass to ass.
I feel part of it. It just feels lighter and more revvy. It's rev happy than the FN2 does.
Oh, for sure.
Which I think it's the general consensus, isn't it? It's people say, yeah, have the FN2 for your daily, your EP3,
tunnel time,
your EP3 for the track car. Yeah, we're not going to go that. Yeah, the coilovers aren't set up for this road yet, because that's a bit of rubbish you could hear though. Rubbings. But yeah.
But I mean, the car sounds fantastic, mate. Oh, vibration cam. So this will be vibratey. Every camera angle we're going to have is vibratey today.
Brakes are good.
Brakes are good. Standard brakes, aren't they?
Yeah, standard.
But you've got braided lines.
I've got braided. I think when I removed all the dirt, it said Goodrich, didn't it?
Yeah.
They're like a Goodrich braided line, but they've got like that Kevlar look to them. So, I don't know. Do you get Kevlar braided lines, or is it just a Kevlar look?
I don't know. I mean, I've got my.
They look quite tasty.
Yeah, no, they do. I've got the purple hell braided lines on the Accord, and they're very nice.
But you must admit, I love how this car sounds. It's not overly in my face like the cheap system I had on the S2000.
No.
It's the noise is there when I want it. Daily town driving, it's not really there, but when you're giving it a good thrash on this B road, as we come into a 20-mile-an-hour near a school,
and some speed bumps,
the sound dissipates and it's enjoyable then to drive.
And that's the thing. This car is enjoyable to drive. It's and
we've currently got the rear seats out,
so that's why it's a little bit louder.
It's a bit louder than normal, just purely because I'm trying to de-dog the car.
There's still dog hair in the car. Yeah, and it's not cookies.
No, but I've got a potential second-hand set coming from Plymouth for 50 quid for the whole interior, which is going to be an absolute game changer, and it's ridiculous as well. Oh, nice Tesla. I like Teslas.
I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of Teslas.
They're so fast.
Yeah, the electric revolution.
I think they're making a Tesla Roadster, aren't they? That's more my style.
Yeah, that is very your style.
Yeah.
Hollywood Boulevard, driving down, going, oh, look at my non-roof. I've got a soft top. So right, please, mate. No, that's left.
I'm not going that way. We'll go back into it, sir.
Oh, that was where more of the tested roads were. So
that VTEC is so nice. Well, I'm getting
know.
That's nice though, isn't it?
Well, I felt the VTEC kick in then. That engaged beautifully. But yeah, so Ed and I have obviously had
You said head back
miscommunication.
home. You said head back home.
I wanted to go on a bit of a longer, windier route, but this is fine. We've realised that the coilovers need a little bit of adjustment so far. It's a little bit, maybe the dampeners need to be adjusted. Oh no,
Well, we put them, do you remember, well, when we did the, I don't know if you were on video, but I put them on the middle setting, didn't I? I worked out where the middle setting was and it was there. But maybe tighten them up a little bit, harden them up and maybe raise the front a little bit.
Yeah.
Because here down in Exeter we do have some terrible roads.
We do. But yeah, really fun roads to drive, just potholey as
Drop it into second
buggery.
as we go into 30.
Right, here we go. Oh!
I've got like a, it feels like it's turbocharged and it's got
yeah, there's a proper
what do they call that? A dump valve.
Yeah.
Like or a gas recirculation valve in there. I'd be interested if anyone in the comment, leave a comment below actually why it's going.
Camera.
Maybe because it's got a vacuum leak somewhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't pull like it's got a vacuum leek or drive like it's got a vacuum leak.
No, not at all.
Do you know what I mean? Can you hear it when I'm doing it? So we'll do it now.
So we're
Oh, it's a lovely sunny day.
let's do a nice pull away.
But yeah, mate, the car feels really nice. The steering on it, those hard race track rod ends make a huge difference. That is nice. I'm getting like a
It's cool.
feels quicker than the Accord.
I
think it does.
I decline to comment. I don't know if it does.
It's a lot
might do.
a little bit more brake horsepower.
Yeah, power to weight ratio definitely.
Half the light, half the weight.
Half the weight. It's not half the weight.
I'd say a good 500 kilos less. It's so aggressive, that VTEC.
It really is.
It's so aggressive. And I tell you what, mate, I've really missed, but not realised, having the gear stick so close to my steering wheel.
Yep, it's nice.
It makes it like shifting and racing like a lot easier. I don't have to go down here to do it. I'm up here.
It definitely
It's
improves
a really
shifting.
good design. I know a lot of people had complaints back in the day. Oh, it's like an SUV or it's like a, like a 4x4.
But I mean, it's the perfect spot for a gear stick. I remember when I first saw the car. First saw an EP3. I just that dropped down again. Yeah, when I first saw an EP3, I was like, oh, I don't like the gear stick being there. That was stupid. But it's not about how it looks. It's about how it's meant to work.
Yeah. So if yours, mate, or the eagerness or really high pitched sort of viewers who've got really good hearing, probably hear that knocking in the back. It's the Tegiwa system. I've got the polybush or the polyurethane exhaust hangers apart from that triangle one.
Yep.
That was like a new rubber part, and I think that's the weakest link. I've got a poly one coming.
Nissan Micra.
Yeah.
It's anything but Micra.
I've got a poly.
Massive.
I've got a poly one coming, so I'm hoping that will stiffen it up a bit.
Yeah.
If not, I might have to do a bit of tweaking or put some padding there to stop it knocking.
Yeah.
But I think that's just, you get that with aftermarket exhausts. They don't quite fit.
No.
The actual layout of a car 100% perfectly.
No, they don't.
Without taking it to say an exhaust place where
That's it.
you can cut it and.
To get it perfect or near perfect, it takes a lot of little adjustments, doesn't it? So it's like the exhaust on the Accord looks amazing, but I need to adjust it a little bit. I think a couple of the exhaust hangers are a little bit loose, a little bit perished.
Bloody
blood. Right.
I might go through that tunnel.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Cool.
You can hear that exhaust. But the exhaust sounds really nice, mate, doesn't it?
It really does.
It's not raspy. It's not that Jap rasp.
No, this whole setup sounds wicked, man.
That the S2000 was a bit guilty of a bit of raspy, wasn't it? Because it's a cheapy part. But yeah, like the car cost me $2,500, which is, I think, was a great price for this car with brand new
100%.
MOT, really good history.
Really good.
Hardly any rust.
No. It's in such good nick, man.
I got 720 quid, say 700 quid for my original Cat, so I only got the car for 1800 quid.
Which is insane. That's insane.
The exhaust system cost me 6.
As we've said before in videos about this car, the couple we've done.
Bloody learner.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, there we go, learner.
Didn't notice that.
We'll get it sorted, mate. It'll be fine. But this car on 150,000 miles, or just over, isn't it?
Doesn't feel
but it doesn't
mate.
feel like it at all.
It.
You know, and the power of mud to stop corrosion. You never would have thought, unless you're a scientist and you're into mud.
Tutankhamun's tomb. Yes.
Tutankhamun's tomb.
Tutankhamun's tomb.
It's like Tutankhamun's tomb.
Been preserved. It's like a mummy underneath.
It is. It's perfect. I say perfect for the age of the car.
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's excellent.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit around.
You're gonna burn the lorry off, Ed.
What lorry?
That big lorry there.
I'll burn all this off.
Are you though? Will Ed? Big question mark. Will Ed, apart from the motorbike, will Ed burn off all of the cars to the left? I'm gonna say no.
No, because it's all piled. Look how piled up and
Yeah, look at these. Look at that. Like all these horrible little commuter cars. They could do with a logo, couldn't they, mate?
Keep it in second.
That woman needs to. Well, we need people to move over. Oh dear God.
This is our favourite tunnel run. Be careful, there might be police around. That's quite nice. That's nice. To come. There's more of that to come.
That was quite nice.
Bit oily.
Yeah, but only a little bit. Well, considering, you know, it's a nice, let's say, free-flowing exhaust.
Yeah.
This car feels great, mate. It feels
nice, doesn't it?
This drive so far, I mean, obviously it feels more planted. Obviously it feels, let's say, more sprightly, because you know, you've got that free-flowing exhaust system on, and it's from manifold back, wasn't it?
Oh, it's a whole thing, mate.
Yeah. So,
and it's a Tegiwa one, so it's the 70mm bore one. So yeah, it's a pretty big bit of kit.
Yeah.
I've got Exo Racing titanium bolts.
Yeah.
With an original exhaust gasket as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some other big things to come. Like we've got the brand new refurbished Skunk 2 Pro inlet coming from on a mission.
And what a beautiful! I'm going to put a picture of it now.
Yeah, right.
What a job that has been done on that. It looks stunning.
It looks stunning, mate. I'm not going to paint that.
No, leave it as it is. It looks beautiful.
Don't know what to do with the plaque bit yet. You can get a plaque from Skunk 2, or I could get like a piece of metal and get it engraved with something to put on there.
Like SULKNATION.
Oh yeah, or Cookie.
Or Cookie. Yeah, you can get a picture of Cookie's little face.
Could do.
And it's saying, "Put the cookie down."
The world's my oyster. And then we've got the when that arrives, when we bolt that on at the same time, I'll be putting on that AEM version 2 induction kit.
Yeah.
I got for absolute bargain. It's like a £500 piece of kit I got for 45 quid off Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, yeah.
There is some gems out there. All I need to do is give it a good clean, maybe replace the filter, and it didn't come with the silicone coupler, I'm like going to say.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm thinking I've got a silicone one on mine. I can just cut that and
yeah, yeah,
and do it up with Jubilee. So wrong lane.
And we've, you know, I mean, this car is going to, you know, have a lot of content on it coming up because, you know, Ed's got some money from that mythical DC5
Yeah, there's not too much left.
No, there isn't too much left, but you know, but there is still mods that are being done. We're gonna, you know, really sort of dial this in.
And what I do really like about this car, mate, when I'm looking at the mods available, the little bits and bobs, I can do a really nice mod every month on my wage because it's like £100 odd quid.
Yeah, yeah.
Rather than nearly 500 for anything on the S2000 sort of thing. And there's just the variety of parts out there is incredible.
Oh yeah, and that's the benefit. It's one of the biggest benefits to having an EP3 is the fact that it's like the aftermarket part you know,
it's just that I can replace
so many.
It's just that I can replace every like single component of my suspension with like a hard race setup.
Yeah.
Like different Skunk 2 bits.
That's it.
They make every integral little part. It's and you can do that gradually.
Yeah.
And I love that. It's amazing.
And as it's on our channel, and it's, you know, this car's a long-term project like the Accord, although a lot of this is getting done really quickly.
We are going quick.
It is a long-term
Because I
project.
had to jump on the parts. The parts are there at a really cheap price, so I couldn't not go for them.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
And you know, yes, when we go to shows later this year, you know, these cars can scrub up well. My Accord, this EP3, the logo, they all scrub up well.
Yeah.
But essentially, we're not about keeping them looking beautiful constantly.
Yeah, I'm not a show pony.
No, exactly. It's about enjoying driving the car. It's about modding them in the way that suits how you want to drive it. And so, you know, what's the point in having a car and just making it look amazing? You want the car to drive, and you want the ability to be able to drive it. You want to not feel like, oh, if I get a bit of dirt on it, it's ruined my life. Usable, modified cars.
But I also like the fact as well with this car, having a K20, which is readily available at most places.
Yeah.
If I do decide to, we'll be going on the track, and if God forbid it does blow up or something happens, I can swap in another K20.
Yeah.
Like a piece of piss.
And as long as there's no damage to the bolt-ons you've done, it's all good.
Yeah. Well, the only fear, isn't it, when you get of a car this age of 150,000 miles, and I'm going to be driving it aggressively and tracking everything, is that the bottom end could go.
Yeah.
But then that makes me feel, well, get a K24 bottom end and I've got a Frank.
Yeah.
A K24 Frank.
Well, that's it.
So it's like, it's not the end of the world if something happens to this engine, because the parts are so readily available, second hand and
Exactly.
new. It's a cracking car to have.
And if Ed, to be fair, what I wouldn't be surprised is if Ed, I go to our unit and I'm like, where's my Accord gone? And I just see a K24 like on chains pulled out of the
on an engine stand,
engine stand, but no sign of the Accord, and Ed just hands me some money.
Yeah, someone's got a K24 I need.
Yeah. Well, so it's, you know, it's a relatively low mileage K24. Oh, bloody things. Sorry, this hasn't been the most ideal video from a viewing spectacle, guys. It's been a bit of a pain in the ass. But that's what happens when I forget the
thingy there, yeah.
Another mount. That's what happens when I forget a mount. And also when you've got a small amount of time to try and get something filmed during the day. So, which is what this is.
Yeah. And now we're in the suburbs of Exeter.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, now we're in you know, the middle class.
Oh, this is not
high elevation area of Exeter.
This is not middle class.
It is. I live here.
This is the projects.
Oh yeah, look at the cars. Look.
Project.
Beamer, van,
Range Rover.
Range Rover.
Yeah, but then we'll pull into your
what's that? And then
that's
a
nice.
rubbish Civic. No, it's rubbish. That's awful.
That's what you could get for your job.
No.
This bit's nice, but not the next bit.
What, the bit I live's not nice?
So we've gone through Mayfair now. Now we're going over Kent Road. This is pass go.
Great Monopoly knowledge there as well.
But you know what I mean by it's not too loud as we're going through.
No,
it's nice. It's
unlike the Accord, which is too loud on this bit of road.
But I like that.
I think this car is far more. It's aggressive when it needs to be, and then you can make it a little bit more sedate. Whereas the Accord is, sound-wise, just sounds like it's on edge all the time. It sounds like somebody having some sort of weird post-traumatic stress episode.
And the rear interior was so easy to take out. If I do ever put it on a track, I'll just take out the rear interior for the track day.
Yeah.
Kind of want to get like false floors you can get, maybe that cargo net. I don't know what that does.
No.
I think you strap harnesses to it, don't you?
Is that because you saw Rich's in his Jazz and you're thinking cargo net?
Yeah.
So you can do a pursuit course.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to turn it into an adult's climbing frame.
We need to catch up with Rich soon.
Yeah, we do.
Make some time for him.
At the top of the hill, that's my daily, the Golf. And then,
there he is.
Look at that. The Beast.
Project Rim.
Project Grim?
Rim.
Oh, Rim, yeah. Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Right, I'm getting back to work.
All right.
We've done this on our lunch, guys. So
we have, yeah.
We've done it for you.
We have done it for you. So we hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please subscribe, turn on notifications, and of course, find us on social media.
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yep, and YouTube, obviously.
But we haven't even said a review of the coilovers. They're really good.
Well, we said it needs to be set up a little bit. Essentially, it's a first drive video that we tried.
It does feel good.
Yeah, we'll do a better one that's more consistent with the actual lack of shaky footage.
Yeah.
We'll do that in the coming sort of weeks. I think when this hasn't been an ideal one. It's just going to be a little first drive video. Here we go.
And for once, I've got quite a big long list of parts that we're putting on this car. Yeah. In the next coming months.
That's it.
I hope there's a lot to be done. We've got to do one on yours.
More
soon.
unit
I don't know
time.
what we can do on yours yet.
Well,
what's the next thing on yours?
We've got a few things to do. So, but top secret, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's top secret.
Top secret. So yeah, until the next time, I've been me, you've been you, Ed's been Ed, and well done for that.
I've got like a turbo on this car.
It does feel like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What sound does it make, Ed?
Like a dump valve. I reckon it's the air recirculation valve, but why would it act like a boost?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll have to ask Dale.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Nice one, Dale.
Goodbye, sweet friend. I love you.
Love you. He's truly a nutbag. He really is.